Welcome to Family Adventures featuring 4 crazy kids. And today we are taking our first zoo trip of the year because the zoo is finally open. Are we excited, kids?
Quarantine.
Really up to you.
Looks like I've got just in time to see the seals getting fed. So they are observing some directional routing of people. And normally these areas you can sit down and take pictures and look at the signs, but they have them roped off right now. And there's also these do not touch signs are out. You guys want to go and see the polar bears?
Oh, I forgot to mention that this is part 1.
Oh.
I forgot to mention that this is just going to be part 1 because of all the new regulations that they have. They don't allow outside food, which is what we normally bring. We usually bring like all our gluten-free and dairy-free and soy-free foods here, but because we can't, we're just going to spend a few hours here and then leave. But part 2 should be up next week because we plan on coming back next Saturday. So, no, we still can't bring food next Saturday. So we're going to do half of it this week and then half of it next week. So you don't want to miss it.
Some polar bear love. I don't know. So this is normally a food area that's open, and here's what they have. But right now, it's closed.
But they have the signs up.
So normally back in this area, there's a train ride, there's a carousel, and there's a giraffe viewing and ropes course. I don't think any of the extracurricular activities are open right now because of the pandemic.
Yeah, they said all that was closed when I reserved our reservation.
Usually these little shops are open. There's little food stations.
Yeah, I don't think
There's a restroom back here. They do lots of special things and events, and they do loads back there. So we're literally here just to see the animals, which is what a zoo is. When it's open, here is the zip lining prices. You're welcome.
They're not usually out like this, like so close. I think they miss people.
They probably put their feeding stuff closer up here.
I also was it always been blocked like that?
I don't know.
I don't remember it ever being blocked like that.
And normally there's a little spot out there, station out there, you can buy leaves for the giraffes and feed them. But they're not doing that right now either because of social distancing.
So stay tuned if we're able to do that.
So normally the train starts from way over there, goes all the way around the outside of the enclosure. And back over there, you can see just past that walkway, there's buildings where they keep animals off exhibit. Like when they're having babies and stuff. The train goes by there, and it comes down underneath this tunnel back to the station. And it's Ian's favorite ride. Because it's not fast.
It is not.
So here's where you come get your train and carousel tickets for all the rides. Gives you a little hype pole. And normally they do have a deal for members, and it might be for non-members too, where you can buy like a 25 ride ticket or something for like 30 or 40 bucks or something like that. I don't see a sign for it, so we'll have to find out the information.
Save up to 36% with a ride savings card.
There you go for some savings.
I'm so glad I didn't put it on.
Looks like it looks like Ian has those giant comical lips.
Oh, Ian, you twisted them.
I know. Oh, you did that on purpose?
Yeah.
Why?
So,
Make it tighter.
yeah.
It looks like over here they set up a little hand washing station, so we can keep our hands nice and clean. How are you liking it, Connor?
We haven't seen much animals yet, so it's still good.
This is the wolf enclosure. So if you remember when we walked by here earlier, they were not open, but it looks like they're opening. So we're in the newer part of the zoo. We go across this bridge to get to the old part of the zoo, or there's a tunnel. Currently the tunnel is closed off.
I know, the tunnel's always closed. No,
That is not true. We've been through the tunnel many times, Pat.
So interestingly enough, the tunnel was the only way over when I was a kid coming here. They closed it when they opened the bridge, but last year they reopened the tunnel
But now it's closed.
for nostalgic reasons. It still stinks down there. The Dippin' Dot stand. That's where we came in at. That's where we saw the seals and the polar bears and Africa exhibit. And now we're gonna go across the way.
We're gonna see some bald eagles.
What?
We're also gonna go see some bald eagles.
I'm sure it's probably.
Well, that's not nice. How come they're bald? Can't they wear wigs? Bald eagles. So coming up the ramp to the entrance to the zoo, they have a little exhibit for bald eagles. And I think if I read correctly last time we were here, one of the previous times, these are rescued eagles that can't survive in the wild due to damage to their wings for some reason.
And normally you can't even see the bald eagles very well. I think they must have cut trees down. Yeah, looks like there's trees that maybe they cut down. So usually it's just a lot more,
Like
like,
land.
yeah, a lot more full.
Mom, you can see that their wings are damaged over there. That one on the left.
Yeah.
And the king of the ramp.
That's where we just were earlier, down that path.
Normally they don't have arrows, but they're trying to get people to stay in the same area. Which truthfully, I kind of hope they keep that.
And Lucas has ran into a trash can. Is that on purpose? Look at me. Is that on purpose?
It was, wasn't it, Lucas?
So just to let you guys know, during the whole reopening phase in Ohio and for the zoo, we had to get time tickets that said we had to arrive between 10 and 11 o'clock this morning. I think from what they looked like online, it looked like they gave about 600 tickets per hour. And so
Yeah.
they're in hour blocks, I think up till 3 o'clock. Which
Yeah.
means potentially, if I did the math right, only about 3,000 people allowed in a day, which for this size zoo is going to be relatively low. And that seems to be what we've been seeing so far.
Oh yeah, it's not busy at all.
And there's the sun.
Yeah.
Gorilla.
Oh, and we are Toledo Zoo members, so it's about $160 $60 a year for our family membership, but we have a family membership plus 2, which means we can bring 2 guests with us when we choose to come. You do have to show your ID normally, but right now with the whole time ticket, you don't.
No, we didn't bring any extra people today just because I didn't know how it was going to go with the whole tickets and stuff. But maybe sometime this summer we'll have to bring my dad or some other people, but it's really easy to do.
On the way out, we'll have to get a picture of the prices for the ticket prices and stuff. The cassowary bird. You can see his little bill sticking through the trees, or his neck. It looks like normally you can walk through this exhibit. It's usually open air. It looks like they erected a giant plexiglass wall so we can still enjoy the view. Protecting the animals.
You never see the dingo. At least I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Where'd they go? There's one there, and then there's one over there.
It's chilling out, and the other one was running around a minute ago. Kind of like our children. When one wants to rest, the other one wants to annoy him. One of the many Dippin' Dot stations.
Mommy, look at the big
So here's a picture of the bird that we saw from up top. And there's the back side of the bird we saw earlier.
Isabel says it looks like Vader's fur, which I kind of can see it.
Kind of hard to see on the camera. Maybe it'll show up better later.
Yeah.
It's a very blue head though.
Yeah.
And this is my family. Going through jungle, Isabel. So this is the aviary, which is several rooms full of birds, which is what an aviary is. Currently this building is closed. They did temporarily have a koala here last year on loan from a different zoo.
I think it's still here.
They've
had it for 2 years.
Oh.
As far as I know, it's probably still in there, but I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of us. I'll let you guess which one. Flipped out about koalas being here last year.
It was 2 years ago. I was excited.
The building coming up is their cafeteria building. It used to be where they had all the big carnivore animals, so lions and tigers and bears. They have all these cute little statues of animals that people usually get on and play on and take pictures of, but as you can see, for your safety, please do not touch. Are we going to go see the monkeys and the gorillas?
Yeah, then who goes and take us?
Oh, maybe. We'll show you time.
Over there.
I still want to TV.
Here's a display of everything that's happening and how you can stay connected to the zoo.
You guys want to get in there?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Maybe the ice cream place will be open.
Yeah.
We are seeing the tigers, right?
So this is the ice cream shop. Normally it's open and normally there's a sign here with stuff that's available, but it looks like they're closed.
And that's the other side.
And they may be closed for a while.
And that's the other side of the.
So have we seen any food areas open?
That's the drink area we just came in. This is the exit to the aviary. So if you go from the beginning where we saw, walk through several rooms to here, when you exit, your reward is ice cream.
Yeah, that was always that's always our last thing to do.
What's wrong, Connor?
My forest is closed. We're going to see the gorilla. Hey, the monkeys are closed.
This is the monkey area.
This is also the gorilla area.
No, the gorilla area is different. So this is one end of the primate forest. You walk through here and you see several exhibits with monkeys and animals that are primates.
Let's go see you go see the baboon?
Yeah. Can you see it?
Don't touch anything.
I think those are gibbons or gibboons. I think those are.
Huge tails.
They do. Normally you can't tell that.
I know,
They're way more active and more like, everything's so much more close. Maybe because it's people that haven't been around. They're not as scared.
Normally they're way up in the trees in their exhibit, which you can't see through the canopy, but there's exhibits way up
Go in
there.
the bathroom. Calm down. Calm down, child of mine.
Oh, here the bistro's open. They used to be called Wild Dogs and used to serve hot dogs.
What are you doing over there?
There's lots of outdoor seating. This usually isn't open. Actually, this is new. The seating area.
Is it?
I think so.
New animals coming.
What is that?
Summer.
What?
I think they had some
New
seating.
animals coming.
I don't know, maybe you're right.
Lots of construction going on over here. This is all new construction. Here's the penguin exhibit. It's closed. So when you walk through the primate forest, this is the other end of it.
What do you want, Lucas?
A red panda.
Why?
They're cute.
They're cute.
You sound grumpy though.
I'm not getting one.
But I want one too. So I'm with Lucas on that. Let's get a red panda.
I want both.
No.
I want some
You don't keep up with that.
Yeah, but you don't win.
Oh, they're working on a program to have baby pandas.
See? We can totally get a red panda.
Wait, we can
I
get
don't think that's how that works, Courtney.
This is what I call an obstacle course.
Yeah.
You guys want to take a selfie with that red panda? Which one?
They need to clean the windows.
What's this?
Oh,
He's a baby, I think.
it's so cute.
Eating some plants.
Oh.
Look how close he is. Where'd he go?
He just walking along, eating his food, and then boom! Isabel scared him.
Oh, he's thinking though. He's like, what are they doing? He's like, they're still. Oh, he's so cute.
I want that panda. I want that panda.
It's only was that easy, Lucas.
This one just wants to chill out and take a nap. If you look up, I get a really good picture. And the minute I put the camera down, he's gonna look up. But my arm's tired. Wait, do they have red pandas in Animal Crossing? Because I want one.
I don't know, but I want one too.
Nintendo, let's get on that.
Yeah.
This is the indoor exhibit for red pandas and monkeys.
I want to see Connor.
Right now they have lemurs.
He likes that movie.
Lots and lots of lemurs. What is it?
It's a vulture.
What's the vulture do?
Basically, it circles around its prey and then attacks the dead meat.
It attacks the dead meat.
As if it were real, except it attacks it dead. It won't eat stuff that are actually alive.
Are you sure about that?
It'll eat
We're gonna
stuff alive.
fact check you, and your mom's gonna put a subtitle in
It'll
if
eat
you're wrong.
stuff alive. Okay, so we're going to see the vultures again, and I'm going to explain what I just said. So this vulture right here, get behind Lucas. flapped its wings, and his wings were so big. And so I said, that must be a 10 foot wingspan, and about as big as the bench that we were sitting on right like a minute ago. And so yeah, he's a feather. Oh dear, look at that giant head. The vulture. No, what to eat here?
No, we can't eat here.
Go
Hey, Big Lips.
Before we go to the museum, can we look at the beds?
Are you gonna take your mask off?
Yeah.
So this is the Toledo Zoo Amphitheater, and they usually have tons of concerts out here. It's a good place to see a concert after you see the animals. And this used to be the cheetah exhibit. This is not where they have reindeer during the holidays, and I don't know if they put anything here right now. And those are the boys. Say hello, boys.
Hello. Hello, boys.
They're out here grilling up some burgers and hot dogs. So we're headed back towards the kid area to go to the Natural History Museum. Up that way is where we came in from over the bridge. Here's the big cafeteria building. Usually here they have little posts with little masks that kids can try on, like African masks and bird masks, animal masks. But for obvious reasons, that's not up.
Empty. The bell notification button and like this video if you liked it. You can't really see it from over here.
Wait, if they're here, who's training Poe?
Who's Paul?
Ha 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 ha.
I don't got it. Who's Paul?
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh.